Dragon Quest VIII Journey of the Cursed King was a JRPG that originally released on the PS2 in 2004. Throughout the years, I have always heard the praises of this game, but I was always more of a Final Fantasy kid growing up and never got into Dragon Quest. Back in 2019 or 2020, I tried out Dragon Quest XI and got maybe around 40 hours into it, but I stopped playing because it felt like it was dragging on for too long. After that experience, I just assumed Dragon Quest isn't for me. But enter the streaming rampage I've been on for the past few months here on YouTube. One of my friends and viewers convinced me to put DQ8 on my vote post for games to play, and it got a lot of votes, and so I ended up playing it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to give my thoughts and review of this game. Let's get down to business. So the first thing that immediately stood out to me when I started playing were the visuals. Dragon Quest VIII goes for the cell shading approach, and thanks to that the game has aged pretty well. I'm not typically one for visuals in games, but I was definitely charmed by how this game looks. The character designs and monster designs by Akira Toriyama really shine through in this game. Rest in peace to the GOAT. But, like I said earlier, visuals aren't a huge part in games for me, especially when it comes to JRPGs. For me, it's a holy-trinity of story, gameplay, and music. And those three categories are how I'm going to review and score this game. Let's start off with the story. The story of Dragon Quest VIII is super traditional old-school style, meaning it's not reinventing the wheel or anything like that. But I don't know, I just felt it was executed so well. Even though my playthrough of this game was over 100 hours, it never really felt like it was dragging on. The way it was paced as a always on the chase for the villain style was almost like a mind trick on me, I guess. While the villain remained the same all throughout, the change-ups that occurred were masterfully done, and it just made it a really enjoyable experience for me to go through. Even the age-old collect the MacGuffins to fight the boss trope, which usually makes me sigh these days, just didn't bother me this time around, which is impressive. Sometimes I memed around about it on stream for entertainment value, but truly, it was just executed so well here. But that's enough talking about the plot before I start spoiling too much. The plot is just one part of a story. What about the characters that inhabit Dragon Quest VIII? The characters, just like the plot, are also fairly traditional, but also executed pretty well. You got the hero, who for the most part is just a standard silent protagonist, but does have a little bit of depth to him, especially if you do the post-game. Then you got Yangus, who is the hero's sidekick and is a real bro. I'm definitely a sucker for characters who had a rough life in the past, but then are able to make a turnaround. This man is just super likable all around, and sometimes adds some nice humor to the game. Angelo is the classic womanizing priest archetype, but it's done in a way that never becomes overbearing, and is never at the forefront of his character. He may be a bad boy and a lady killer, but at his core he is a good man, and that is always seen and known by the player. Last but not least is Jessica, who was the star of the show for me. I'll admit I am biased on this opinion, for obvious reasons. But this for me is a tsundere done right. She starts off a bit fierce for obvious reasons, but after that she's super kind and caring towards the party for the entire game. Although she will get mad if needed, and reasonably so.
Making a mistake, Chamos. I hear Princess Medea is, well...
Well, she's kind of a horse right now, alright? Oh! Oh my god, dude. Is this what the game's doing to me? Yo, who needs the pup of island when you got this sort of zoom in animation here? Ooh. Ooh. Boom, baby! Yo, that's pretty hype, dude. That's pretty hype.
You understand what I'm saying?
The va-va-voom, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Oh, now he understands. Now he gets it. Okay.
Now So, have you reconsidered?
Neuron activate.
You can leave me out of this, thank you.
And that was just the main 4 party members. There are also plenty of great side characters in this game. Even though the story is very traditional and basic, it is just executed so well that I gotta give it a very surprising 8 out of 10. Time to talk about the gameplay. The gameplay in Dragon Quest VIII, just like the story, is also super traditional, but only at a surface level. And also it can really kick your ass if you are unprepared and overestimate yourself. You don't have to fight it yet if you say no. What would Tim Allen do? Tim Allen would fight this bitch. It just increases your damage. Oh fuck! Yang, can you do it? Nope. I hope there's a retry option. If not, oh god. Yeah, this game doesn't really hold your hand if you do something dumb. It's got those old school JRPG roots. Earlier I said the gameplay is traditional only at a surface level. Just what did I mean by that, you may ask? Well, you see, beyond the usual risk and reward of turn-based RPGs, there is another mechanic that amps this concept even further beyond. Oh, it's Big Chongus time again, ladies and gentlemen. Big Yongus! Big Yongus! I am of course talking about the tension mechanic in this game. Every character during their turn can use the command Psych Up. This is basically storing energy for a super move in the future, and it gets exponentially stronger the more times you Psych Up. And if you are lucky, you can even reach the highest form of tension, which even includes character-specific transformations. What makes this mechanic so great is how risky it is. You are sacrificing potentially many turns for a super move that very well might not happen, when you could have been damaging the boss the whole time. Yeah, that's right. There are so many different ways enemies can interfere with tension. And not only that, but enemies can also Psych Up as well, which adds pressure on the player to also interfere with their tension. This mechanic is genius in my opinion, and made many boss fights pure excitement bliss for me. And this is just a mechanic added on to a super solid battle system that even back in 2004 had already been refined to greatness from the previous iterations. It's truly a fantastic turn-based battle system that really shines during boss fights. The normal encounters most of the time are just kind of there, but that is extremely common in JRPGs. The names of spells and abilities as well as the monster designs are hella charming though. But hey, there's always more to the gameplay in a JRPG other than the combat, eh? And Dragon Quest VIII is no exception to that. And there is one aspect to the gameplay outside of combat that I really want to focus on for this. This is welcome to the casino token vending area. How may I be of service? I'm gonna I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focus on the pain, the only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole, the old familiar sting. Try to kill it all away, but I remember everything. What have I become? My sweetest friend. Everyone I know goes away in the end. And you could have it all, my empire of dirt. I will let you down. I will make you hurt. I am, of course, talking about the casino. Nah. It was just a joke. The casino is fun, though. But for real, what I want to talk about is the Furumeteru Alchemist Brotherhood pot. The alchemy pot is very interesting in this game, and is also a lot of fun. Why is it fun, you may ask? Well, you see, you can make some truly incredible gear with all the stuff you find and buy in the game. And this incredible gear you can make can allow you to challenge boss fights while under-leveled, which just made the game even more fun for me. I am biased with this viewpoint though, however. I had the privilege of my viewers in chat telling me what to mix in the alchemy pot to make the legendary items. The alchemy pot isn't perfect, however. For the vast majority of the game, you have to run around like crazy for your item to be ready. But there's always creative ways to make the time go by. Actually, oh yeah, that's the viewpoint I want to get here, brothers. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, brother. Oh. Oh yeah. Bouncy. Va boom. Okay, if I started here, oh yeah. Ooga. Oh. I'm going to give the gameplay in Dragon Quest VIII a 9 out of 10. It's freaking fantastic. Music time. The music in Dragon Quest VIII is good, really good. Now I would have loved to use music from DQ8 in this video, but considering I got copyright claimed on my stream sometimes for the game songs, I've just been using copyright free music, except for that little snippet with Big Chongus Yongus earlier. Fingers crossed. Anyways, there is not a single bad track in this game, and every song fits very well with where it's played. The personal standout tracks for me were the overworld theme, and especially the tiger riding version, the battle theme, and of course that incredible final boss theme. This is a shorter section, but I would very highly recommend listening to the OST of this game. My only nitpick with it is personal preferences. I'm not the biggest orchestral guy in the world, but it was still fantastic. I'm going to give the music in Dragon Quest VIII a 9 out of 10. And so the average score of this game for me ends up being an 8.6 out of 10. An awesome game to be sure, that is absolutely worth playing. This game isn't for everyone though, especially those who like to stay pure. Yep. Yeah, hell yeah, brother. Rest till evening. That's worth the Guelis right there. Give me the bunny girls, dude. I wanna see this pop up in action, alright? Yep. Yep, give it to me, brother. Oh yeah, give me the bunny girl show. No, it's gotta be more than this. Come on. Is this all this is? Are you kidding me? No, yeah. Brother, I was expecting more than this. You sure about this? Look at the size. I might as well dive in and swim, brother. Oh, these luscious young thighs. Goddess, help me. My life is passing before my eyes. This is so dumb, dude. These luscious young thighs. Oh my god, dude. Come on, strip down, you goddamn bitches. Someone tell that moron to get down in the front. Oh, merciful goddess, pardon my sin. I was so entranced by these lovely ladies that I forgot to offer my daily prayer. What the fuck, dude? Lady, he's cool, man. You gotta understand. Quotations, daily prayer. I really want to get even closer to the stage, but I got a reputation to uphold. What the fuck is this, dude? When he said bunny girl show, I thought he meant a rabbit raising seminar for women. What the fuck? What? This is so stupid, dude. Oh yeah, I read this guy already. Look at her eyes. The young ladies really jiggle all over. This is so dumb. Shake that thing. They jiggle all over, dude. Excuse me, but do you know when the ladies will be taking it all off? This isn't that kind of place. Oh my god. This is a grooming cult. Man, I'm glad I broke it out of the clink. This bunny show was worth it. Oh man, I am so glad I played this game. It totally changed my perspective of the Dragon Quest series. I think when I played 11 back then, it was just an odd misfire for me. In the future, I am definitely interested in playing more Dragon Quest. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, check out my other uploads, and I stream pretty frequently on this channel. So if you see me live, don't be shy, come on down and say hi. The classic is in order. If you have made it this far, thanks for watching. I'll see you around, have a good one, peace.